What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another lesson video. In today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Aerosmith tune with YungBlud called Wild Woman. Now, before I get into it here, as I do with all my video lessons here, half of it's going to be on YouTube with the tabs noted in the top right-hand corner here. And then the full thing will be on my Patreon page, linked down in the description box below, along with some supplementary tabs to kind of help you cross-reference and go back and forth depending on your learning style. And so all of that's going to be available on my Patreon page. If you're just sticking on YouTube, it's just going to be what you see here in this video. So if you're interested in that, click the link down in the description box below, and your support is very much appreciated. So without any further ado, let's get right into this one. So you're starting off with an acoustic guitar. It's going to be in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, and you're going to be starting with an A major chord. So it's just 2nd fret, D, A, B. And so the strumming pattern is going to be a little interesting on this one because if you look at the tabs that I have noted here, or if you're using the supplementary tabs, then you'll see these arrows like this over some of the notes. And that just means it's an upstroke. So everywhere that you don't see that, it's a downstroke in the chorded sections at least. I didn't go through and do it in all the melodic part, but the chorded section at the beginning here, it kind of gives you the gist of what's up. So it's going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up. And so that what those arrows do is they just kind of help guide you in the right direction. So just like that. Now your second chord, it's going to be an E minor, but you're adding a D to that chord. So add 2, I guess, if you will. Or no, E, that's not an add 2. It's a 7, minor 7. So it's going to be open E, 2nd fret A and D, open G, and your pinky is going to go down on your 3rd fret B. So I'm using 2, 3, and 4 here. And again, similar strumming pattern. Down, 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 up, 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 down, up. And now you're going to switch to your next chord, which is like a regular G chord, so 3rd fret E, 2nd fret A, open D, G, 3rd fret B, and then I'm actually playing my E string open here, so just like that. And then this last chord is going to be 4th fret with your 3rd finger on the D, 1st finger on the 2nd fret G, and 2nd finger on the 3rd fret B. So all together from the beginning, 3, 4. Just like that. And now the next part and final part of this acoustic guitar part before you reach the actual end of the song, it's relatively simple. So you just take your 1st finger and you put it on your 2nd fret G. And now your strumming pattern is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it'll be downstroke on the G, up on the B, down G, up E. And you just repeat that. And that goes through all of the 1st and the 2nd verse in this song. So I think Dom takes a verse and then Steven takes a verse as well. And that just keeps going for the next about 30 seconds to a minute. And then after that, the acoustic guitar, you can still keep playing that. So don't get me wrong. If you're an acoustic player, you can absolutely keep playing the chords and just do what I'm doing on my electric on the acoustic. Like, you can still do that. And then in the chorus, it's still the same. You can play the exact same chords that you did at the beginning. So yeah, don't feel discouraged. If you want to play the whole thing on acoustic, you absolutely can. It's just, it actually is doubled for majority of the song. There's acoustic and electric, but for the sake of covering everything, I wanted to show you guys the electric part as well. So grab your trusty electric guitar. And going into this, it's going to be a very weird sounding chord. And this was actually quite a struggle to figure out by ear. I actually had to go in and use an app called Moises, which it uses a form of AI to split the tracks. So because we don't have access to the studio stems, which have individual tracks, what Moises does is it uses AI to the best of its ability to split the frequencies and isolate specific tracks. So when I'm struggling with something by ear, sometimes I'll go to that and try and isolate the guitar track, for example. And so what I was hearing in here is you've got this D major chord, right? And that was the big takeaway I got. But a huge roadblock in the way was this note in here, which was really weird because it clashes. So I'll play the two together. So that's essentially what it sounds like all together in the recording. It's very clashy and it just does not sound like it works together on its own. Now, within the context of the recording, it does seem to work. But for the sake of simplicity, it is two guitar parts. I'm going to show you the one that makes the most sense. So it's just a D major chord. So open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And then it's just going to be... And these are all downstrokes. So down, 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 down. And that's the first bar. Now for the second bar, your pinky's going to go down on the 3rd fret of your E for 4 downstrokes, and then it's coming right back off. And then it repeats itself. Just like that. So I went 2 times through. Now you go to your E major chord. Just a standard 2nd fret A and D, 1st fret G. So then it's down, 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 down. And then your pinky comes down on the 3rd fret B for 4 downstrokes. And then off for 4. So. And then you go into this kind of funky breakdown before it goes into the drop in the chorus. So it's 12th fret G, 15th fret B. So down, up, and then the downstroke is going to be muted. So down, up, mute, up, and then down, up, mute, up. So that happens twice. And then just a D power chord. So 5th fret A, 7th fret D and G. And again, down, up. So down on that, and then slide down 2 frets. Just like that. And then you hold it, and now you get to the chorus. So here in the chorus, the biggest part you're going to have to pay attention to is the timing. So the very first part is just an A major chord, same as we were doing at the beginning with the acoustic, just with your electric. So if you're on acoustic still, just keep playing what you were playing at the beginning. So here, it's going to be held. So 2 beats first, 1, 2, and then the next one is 1.5 beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and. So altogether, those 2 bars. And then it goes into this E minor 7 again. And so the first is going to be a downstroke on the chord, again for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, and then the 3rd beat you strum again. And now after that second strum, I'm hitting my G, and then my open E. And you kind of let those ring out. And you're just plucking individual notes of this chord just to let it ring out and expand that melody almost of the chorded passage here. So I know it can look a little daunting on the tabs, just with all those are called ties. It just essentially means the note gets held over. For it to be correct in the tab software, I had to do it that way. So don't be discouraged by all those ties. Just pay attention to the notes that are actually being written on each stem there, and focus on letting the chord ring out. That's all that really means is, you know, you strum the chord and you let it ring out to the best of your ability while you play those other notes that are in there. So G, E, 3rd fret B, G, 2nd fret D. Now, with your G chord, it's going to be a half G chord here. So 3rd fret E, 2nd fret A, open D. So. And again, the timing changes. So here we had. And then it's different for the G. So strum, pluck, 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 strum, pluck, pluck, pluck. And essentially, that's how you feel that one out. And now you get to your D chord. So same as the D chord we did before, open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret E. And this one is going to be a similar feel to the G. It's kind of like a mix between the E minor 7 that we played and the G in terms of the feel. So you'll play the chord initially, and then 2nd fret G, 3rd fret E, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret G, now 2nd fret E, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and then 2nd fret G. So again, you're just playing the chord broken up. Just like that. So it's nothing crazy with moving fingers, just broken up. And then you go back to your A chord here. And again, this one is a different feel from the first A chord. So initially you play the whole chord, and then your 3rd finger moves up to your 3rd fret B. And again, you're playing it broken. So 3rd fret B, 2nd fret G, open A, and then move back down to your 2nd fret B. Same pattern. And then for the last little bit of this, it'll be 3rd fret B, 2nd fret B, and then open A. And again, keep in mind you're letting the chord ring out during this. Just like that. And then back to your E minor 7, same pattern this time. Same with the G. And the same thing with the D. So the only time it really changes is with that A chord the second time around. And then everything in the first time is brand new as well. So once you get the first time, when you go to the second time, the only thing that changes is your A chord. And that's all you really have to worry about. Everything's exactly the same. Now, with all that being said, if you have a different way that's more comfortable of playing these, at the end of the day, they're just chords. If you have the right chord, music is freedom of expression. And so if you have a different way that works better for you to play it, even if it's just something like that, where you're not breaking up the chords, just whatever works best for you, that is more than acceptable. This is just an in-depth guide, and if you want to play something a little more laid back, by all means, do what works for you. So that's where I'm going to cap it off here on YouTube. As I said at the beginning, the full thing's going to be on my Patreon page with the same rest of the song tabs right here. And there will also be the PDF of the tab file for your cross-reference so that you can go back and forth and see the whole song written out for those of you who learn a little bit more visually and find a benefit from seeing it on paper rather than trying to figure it out on my hands. So that'll be linked down in the description box below. If you can make it over there, I'd really appreciate that. If not, I still appreciate you guys watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, keep on rocking.